Hello, Gemini. This is your mid-April reading. It is a general reading for Gemini's sun, moon, and rising signs. Hopefully this will resonate with a few of you. I often get very specific readings because I am so used to doing individual personal readings, but I do my best to try to encompass any and all situations that could be hidden within the cards. So for this mid-month reading, I am using the Rider-Waite deck along with Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron-Reid. Okay, Gemini, mid-April 2017. Okay, Gemini, here we go. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands. So to start with, it looks like there's going to be a lot of thinking and consideration being done for the last 2 weeks of April for you, Gemini. Here, representing you, is the Queen of Swords. This could be male or female, but it looks like you are waiting. You're waiting here with your hand out, waiting for information, but you're also waiting with your sword drawn. You're ready to take action if you don't like what you're being told. Here we also have the King of Swords. So both the King and Queen are cards, are court cards that have mastered their craft, I guess, in a way. They're both sitting here with their wands at the ready. So I almost feel like there's going to be a battle of words and intelligence coming up for you at the end of April. Maybe you are receiving some information that doesn't sit well with you, and now you're ready to take action. You also have the Five of Swords here, and you will take no prisoners. You're going to cut everybody down, put them in their place, and leave them out in the cold. Anybody that is going to hurt you in any way, emotionally or intellectually, I feel like you're going to do what you have to do to preserve yourself. Now in this case, we also have the Devil here. You can see that these two people, which is very reminiscent of the Lover's card, they're being chained together against their will. So it's maybe there is some kind of a breakup or a divorce, or maybe a long-standing career or job that you've had that is coming to an end. There's something being done. Maybe you feel that you were wrongly dismissed from a job, and you're pulling out all the stops, you're talking to the union, you're seeing a lawyer, you're doing everything you can so that you come out on top. And I don't necessarily see that any one person or party is right or wrong. I just feel like you're in a position where you're willing to go the step further to feel righted. So in this case, I feel like for the time being, it's going to feel good for you. If this is a marriage or a relationship that's ending, again, I feel like you're doing this out of spite or because you're hurt by the situation. So you're willing to do whatever it takes to hurt the other person as much as you've been hurt. The Eight of Cups is here. So you're really walking away. Your emotions are high. All these cups are full. And you are turning your back on everything that's good or bad in order to fight this cause that's going on. And in the long run, I don't think that you're going to feel good about what you're doing, but I think that it's something that you almost have to do just to heal your heart a little bit, because whatever situation that this is referring to, it could even be just a friendship. Maybe some words were exchanged and now you're both hurt, but you're willing to go the extra step and make this friend look bad to your other friends. And it might feel good at the time, but in the end, you're going to need strength to get through it, because I think that you're going to feel bad about how you handled the situation. And don't be too hard on yourself, because I think that most of us, when we feel slighted or when we feel hurt or wronged, we do things that we aren't proud of. And I think that that's what's happening in this case here. I think that whether you were fired or were asked for a divorce or were left at the altar or were slighted by a friend, whatever the case, I really feel like you have to go through these steps to make yourself feel better, just because of the hurt. I think that there's been enough hurt for you, and you're finally standing up and saying, I can't do this anymore. I don't feel good about this, and I'm going to do whatever I can to make the other person hurt. Just remember to keep your strength, because going forward, you're not going to have this boss or these friends or this partner, whatever. This situation is not going to be there anymore, and neither are the people that are involved in it. So you do have to have strength to get through this on your own. And when you start to feel the guilt and the remorse for how you handled the situation, you have to remember that this was done for an emotional reason. Don't be too hard on yourself for it. Yeah, you probably could have been a little gentler, but you did it strictly because of the pain you were feeling. Okay, I'm going to pull a few of the cards from Wisdom of the Hidden Realms for clarification, validation, or additional information. Okay, Gemini, Mid-April. Okay. So the first card here, you have a lot of threes besides this one. You have the Dream Walker. So the Dream Walker is all about dreams and illusions. So I think that maybe the part of the reason why this hurts so much, this situation, is because this was something that you felt was going to be a long-standing part of your life. And maybe it has been. Maybe it's been a part of your life for the last 30 plus years. And now all of a sudden things are changing. So your perspective and of what's going on and the whole situation is really becoming an illusion. It's not what you thought it was going to be for forever. Now, the challenge is the Camel Boy. And that number is 33. So it's all about taking small steps and asking for help when you need it. You're not in this alone. this is definitely going to be a battle of the intellect. I think there's going to be a lot of words thrown at each other. And I think that your challenge in all of this is going to be not just rushing in and trying to hurt the person as much as possible. I think that your challenge is going to be to take this in increments and ask for help along the way so that you don't do more damage than is necessary. This is how to overcome the block, which has another 3 in it, and it's the Lady of Lightning. She is about surprises and a total paradigm shift. So this whole situation, I think, is going to become, it is a shock to you. It is a total change in everything that you have known up to this point. And sometimes it's going to be hard to ask for help because you don't want to actually admit that things didn't go the way you thought they would. You don't want to admit that you had made a mistake somehow in all of this. But accepting that this is part of the life plan, your life plan, may make asking for help a little bit easier for you. This was all predestined. Whatever this is, because I do feel like this is a long-standing situation or partnership that is changing. But this was all preordained. Keep that in mind when you're moving forward and trying to cause harm to the other person. The outcome here, number 3, is the Spirit Whisperer. So as I just said, divine guidance and higher knowing. Your spirit, your soul, knew coming into this that this was going to play out this way. Your situation was never one that was a forever situation. It just felt like that because it became so familiar and habitual. It's okay to be upset, but know that this is divinely guided. You have the help to get through this if you just ask for it. And 3 is all about creation. So creating a new reality for yourself. Trust that this is going to go the way it needs to go. I understand hurt, feel it, but try not to want to hurt the other person so badly. Hopefully this resonated with some of you, and if any of you Geminis would like a private reading, please email me at traveler with 2 L's 1230@gmail.com or leave a message in the comment section and I will get back to you. Hopefully, if this didn't resonate with you, you can watch your other moon and rising signs and get some clarification or even additional information on how this is going to play out and why it's going the way it's going. Anyway, have a great April and I'll see you again at the start of May.